Hello everyone and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations. Thank you to everyone who weighed in on starting Apollo Justice early. The general vibe I got was that I should probably finish this one first, although it's not necessary. So I think I am going to finish this one first before we start recording that. And I'll figure out how I want to handle that when we get closer to the end of this. And see how that goes. So thank you for that. In the last episode, we finished up day one of the trial. We barely hung in there. And the judge ordered us to do more investigation. January 7th, 12:52 p.m. Wright & Co. law offices. So how do you think the trial went this morning? How do you think it went? It got a bit crazy in there. I just wonder if that killed our chances. Yeah, I guess it did get out of hand. Mr. Koto's testimony did nothing to help us. Plus, now we don't even know the identity of the waitress who laced the coffee. All we know is what Mr. Kudo saw, the apron straps and the ribbon. And that the victim was wearing an earpiece when his eardrum was ruptured. Talk about a terrifying case of contradictionitis. Time to play doctor and find ourselves a cure then, huh? Yeah. We gotta find one for Maggie or she's going to have a terminal case of guilty. Alright, what should we do? Well, I'm officially at a loss as to where to start. Yeah, me too. Let's try some brainstorming. You go first. I guess we should try to put Mr. Kudo's testimony to some sort of use. Yeah, that's true. And we need to figure out the identity of the waitress and who the victim really was. Somehow I think the key to this case has got to be at Tribulations. Well then let's go back there and check it out again. Oh, and we should drop in on Maggie and see how she's doing too. So, anything on your mind? Actually, there is something. Is it related to our case? Because I was wondering about Zen Yap. You know, like, what's he like and stuff. Oh, yeah. I almost forgot about that guy. I had to beat you so hard it'll feel like you're smooching the express train. Phoenix Wright, you saying you, Phoenix Wright? Cause I'm Phoenix Wright. The one and only. Actually, I learned a little something about my doppelganger. Huh, you did? What did you find out? Yeah, Maya was working at the restaurant when I ran into Don Fonione. What? Let's just say he was such a terrible version of me that I wanted to sue for defamation. What's that guy's story anyway? What does he have to gain by impersonating me? Well, I think that part had more to do, I think, with Maggie being found guilty. Is it worth it to present all this stuff to Maya? Let's move to criminal affairs, I guess. Looks like Gumshoe's not here. Never mind that. What's going on here? It feels different in here somehow. You think? Yeah, everyone seems to be on edge. What are you doing? Call in the officers for the briefing, quick! Can't you shut down the station servers? Chief, quit playing on the internet. But my email pen pal. Oh boy. No. Sometimes you just gotta let these things play out. There for later, I'm turning it off now. No. Everyone's keeping busy in here, huh? Keeping busy, more like panicking if you ask me. Something's going on, something big. Can I examine you? This must be the chief of the detectives here. He looks lost now that the power to his computer has been cut. Oh well, I guess I'll just have to write her a real letter instead of an email. Alternately, you could write up some reports. Just a suggestion. I'm trying to figure out. I don't get the AZN. I'm not very good at reading that. I remember the first time in a Twitch stream, I had someone come in that had a lot of like letters in place of numbers, and boy did I butcher their name terribly. And it was only like afterwards that I realized just how off I was. How are you? I'm okay. How was the show last night? Wow, what an awesome job. Maybe I should send in my resume and become chief. Yeah, I don't get the AZN. I don't know what that was supposed to be. Hey, that's the police mascot, isn't it? It's so cute. That's a blue badger. It was my idea. I made it, and now it's the national symbol of the police. So what's with the pink one? It's new, right? She's not an it, Nick. She's a she. Right, Chief? Yup, meet the pink badger. So one's called Blue, and the other's called Pink. But they're both called Badger? You got it. They're married. Mr. and Mrs. Badger seem to be cuffed together, Chief. You know, the couple that is cuffed together stays together. You got it. That's marriage for you. I mean, I wasn't gonna take it that far. Whoa, mascot that's deeper than the deepest of deep oceans. These are the detectives' desks. There are computers and files on each one. Funny, they're a lot tidier than I expected. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. Nothing. Must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Pickpockets can have their pockets picked. That's a keeper. Better to go with something that doesn't sound too much like a slogan. He must be coming up with slogans for a crime prevention campaign. But I'm not sure even he knows what kind of crime he's trying to prevent. That seems to be very true. Poster of a female police officer. Wait, no, that's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad. It's weird that calendar hasn't been updated in 3 games? Call me suspicious, but I don't think the chief has that up there to know what day it is. I guess Maggie's still in questioning. But we've got questions to ask her too. Maggie! Keep it down, Maya. This isn't a playground, you know. Oh, well. Tribulations it is. Empty as usual. Yeah, and it's lunchtime too. That's it. Come on. Yeah, it sounds like... Oh. Now just call an 8, pal. Come on, I know you can. He's getting really worked up about something. No, that's the wrong number. Looks like an 8 would have only netted me $5 anyway. What a ripoff. He's going through the lottery tickets. Poor Gumshoe. What's the problem, Detective Gumshoe? Huh? Oh, it's you. I was just listening to the radio, pal. To the radio? Hey, Detective Gumshoe's having lunch here. He is, and he's having the twin tea set. Nah, what can I say? What? I have so many questions. This is a nightmare. How am I supposed to look Maggie in the eye now, pal? You really drove her into a corner, you know. You always blow apart my testimony. Why of all days didn't you do it today? Sorry, there just weren't any holes in it. For once. Yeah, what happened? Usually your testimonies are like Swiss cheese. Swiss cheese? Would you have preferred crumbly like aged Parmesan? Anyway, this case has already been ruled on. There shouldn't be any holes left to find. So, did Maggie say anything to you? About me, I mean. Well, how'd she put it again? I can't believe Detective Gumshoe. I hate him, sir. I mean it. I don't ever want to see him again. Something like that. Wha? Please, Detective Gumshoe, I didn't mean... Why? Why is this happening? He's banging his head against the wall, Nick. Oh man, poor Gumshoe. Well, that could have gone worse. So did you like the twin tea set? I've never paid that much money for lunch before. I was so nervous my hands were shaking. So how did it taste? Well, for 20 bucks, I guess. I don't know how to describe it, really. It was delicate. Delicate? You mean you liked it? It didn't taste bad to you? Wait. What's the matter with him? Looks like he's thinking. That's it. I've been trying to think of the right word to describe the taste. And I just realized, it's bad. That's it. It tasted bad. It's just kind of hard to admit it to yourself when you paid 20 bucks for it, you know? Maybe you should have found out about the price after he finished eating. Hey Nick, maybe that's why Glen Alg came here. Maybe he heard about the super fierce twin tea set. If by fierce you mean fearsome, speaking of Glen Alg, that reminds me. I still hardly know anything about the guy. Why don't we ask Detective Gumshoe what he knows, seeing as he's here? The radio? Alright, yeah, tell us about the radio. So what were you all excited about earlier? Huh? That's right, you said you were listening to the radio or something. Oh, that was nothing. I wasn't excited. Come on, Detective Gumshoe, you can tell little old me. What were you listening to? Nothing, really. It was just, daily exercise show. Lies! And we have a cyclock? What? What the? A cyclock? This lunch special's lobster sure is great. And why are there tears in your eyes? Okay. I'm gonna assume we can't do this yet, but let's just see what we need. Alright, it's just one. The radio. Alright, Detective Gumshoe, tell me the truth. What were you listening to? No way, pal. Now that you've made a big thing out of it, I'm not gonna tell you. We'll see about that, pal. Considering all the noise you were making while you were listening, it's pretty clear what kind of radio program it was. I'd say it was related to... what? I can't tell. Was he... at first I thought he was going through the lottery, like the old lottery tickets. Is it that? Take that! I'm right, aren't I? You were listening to the lottery results, weren't you? You thought you'd try to win big, just like Glen Alg did. It's like you could see right through me. Well, that was easy. Huh? I've cracked him already? It is Gumshoe. See, pal, that's why I said it was nothing. Yeah, it's Gumshoe. He wasn't gonna win. I'm just usually pretty lucky, so I figured I'd give it a try. If I were to pick 100 words to describe Gumshoe, I don't think lucky would make the list. Maybe insofar that he hasn't been fired. Yet. Permanently. Yeah. What's with everyone in the lottery? So how did it go? I won 50 cents. It'd be better to win nothing at all than half a lousy buck. I was so mad. Yeah, I know the feeling. I bought the same kind of ticket as Mr. Alg, see? And they got this special radio show where they announce the winning numbers. They even do the drawings live on air. It's intense, pal. Okay. Okay. That is actually going to be important. Yeah, exactly. I bet that's what Mr. Alg was listening to on the day he was killed. Yeah, what time is it now? It's just after 1:30. And are the lottery results always broadcast at the same time? Yeah, look, I got this flyer when I bought the tickets. Perfect. Experience the most thrilling 10 minutes of your life every Monday at 1:30. Was it Monday? Was that revealed? Millionaire radio, that sounds cool. I want to try it, Nick. Buy a ticket, Maya, with your own money. Okay, alright, we have some things I want to present. Wait, where's the court? I just want to see the autopsy. Time of death. Alright, it doesn't give a date. Does it show? Nope. Okay, well, I guess the first thing I wanted to present... Oh wait, where am I? I'm not where I thought I was. Present. This guy was a real programming genius. They called him the walking computer at the place where he worked. What happened when he crashes, though? Does he just stop moving all of a sudden? He wasn't literally a computer, Maya. Anyway, there's nothing between Maggie and the victim. Yeah, that's what we found out yesterday, too. Hey, Detective Gumshoe, don't you have any information that's a bit more fun? But fun? Oh, I know. So have you paid a visit to where Mr. Elg worked yet? You might as well. His workplace? Where's that? A computer firm called Blue Screens Inc. Or something like that. Don't know that I'd call my computer company Blue Screens, but sure. Sounds like a real stable company. This could be fun, Nick. Let's go. Computers aren't really my thing, Maya. We'll be fine. I know all about that high-tech stuff. I wonder about that. It's just around the corner from this joint. You should take a look. Computer firm called Blue Screens Inc., huh? Alright, what else have we not shown Gumshoe? Lunch special... I mean, I could rub that part in. What do you think about this? It's for $500,000, pal. That's, $500,000 bills. What was the in there for? Is there really that much money tied up in this case? I can't give you an answer on that, pal. Not without this case's file in front of me. But I'll tell you this. That Armstrong guy would have done anything for cash. He was desperate, you know? No, I don't. But I think I sort of get the picture. We already... Because he was the one who gave that to us. Autopsy, floor plans, crime photo, coffee cup, potassium cyanide, try this. We never did find the contents of that bag. It was medicine for Mr. Alex's ruptured eardrum, right? Yeah, we found traces of it in his left ear canal. He must have used it while he was at Tribulations. We're sure of that much. Are we, though? I'm not entirely sold on this. Alright, let's, you can go to Vitamin Square, the kitchen, the detention center. Let's see if Maggie's back yet. Nope. Blue Screens Inc. or Blue Screens Inc. We'll just rip the band-aid. What is happening in this office? I feel like that guy on the left is like intentionally trying to go blind. And that, interesting. It looks like that calendar is still on December. I wonder if that's a clue. And then there's a stack of magazines. I can't really tell what those are. Wow, this place is high-tech. You can almost smell the electricity in the air. It is a computer firm, Maya. They can't work without electricity, you know. Who are you? Oh. What? It's a cyborg. Oh, hello. I'm sorry. Access is restricted to authorized personnel only. This is a computer programming laboratory. There are far too many trade secrets that could be leaked. Wow, what secrets? Everything you see here is classified. No information can leave this building. Understood. Who is this woman? She's like a robot from some kind of whacked educational show. My name is Lisa Basil. It's an, alright, I'm wondering if there's anything to the fact that they're all not anagrams. Palindromes. I'm the company director. Director? She's human? She seems more like a ghost in a shell. That thing over her eye. Isn't it the same device as Glen Elg's? That's a DMH, right? Nice try, but it's the other way around, Maya. It's an HMD. All of my programmers here at Blue Screen Inks are supplied with HMDs. Then do you write programs too? No, I just enjoy wearing this. They are pretty cool. I wouldn't mind one. Alright, tell me about Blue Screens Inc. So what exactly is this firm's business? I'll try to simplify so you can understand. We analyze the data management systems required by certain branches of industry, and then deliver optimum operating systems and source-level components to them. Huh? You lost me on the corner of analyze and management. It doesn't matter, they analyze stuff. You got that much, right? The software we produce is distributed on CDs. CDs? Yes, compact disc. Digital optical storage medium. Of course, CDs are used for software as well as music. It is a small firm, but all of my employees are first-class programmers. Let's ask one of them what they are doing. Excuse me, what are you working on right now? I'm researching the impact of time-slicing common areas on logical access to shared global variables. Obviously, program structure heavily influences response time and performance. The co-independence of global variables and memory overheads is vitally important to the success of the execution. Whew. Well, you get the idea. This is the sort of thing we are involved in. Did you good people follow all that? Yeah. A blank smile just said otherwise, Maya. Oh, what happened? You know about what happened, right, Miss Basil? You mean about Glenn being poisoned? Yes, I know. It's terrible. Can you tell us anything that might be helpful? I don't think so. A police officer was here earlier, too. But I couldn't tell him anything either because the waitress who committed the crime has nothing to do with Blue Screens Inc. Oh. How about Mr. Alg's desk? Have you cleared it out already? No, not yet. It's this one right in front of you. Ah, okay, so that's why the calendar hasn't moved. If there's anything that might be useful to you, you are welcome to take it. Guess there might be a clue in here somewhere. Alright. Well, look at the desk, Nick. What a mess. Looks pretty average to me. But you can't get any work done with everything all over the place like this. You think? Real whiz kids can work under any conditions, you know. She's trying to hint that I should tidy my desk more. I'll clean up my desk when Maya stops asking silly questions. No hurry then. Hey, this calendar. What about it? This is another hint about tidying, you can forget it. Someone's marked December 3rd in red pen. December 3rd? That's the day Mr. Elg was murdered. Is there anything else? Yeah, it says meet with the tiger. The tiger? December 3rd, the day of the incident, there's a note saying meet with the tiger. He's really pounding that keyboard, isn't he? Wow, I bet that's where the pro and programmer comes from, huh? I guess I shouldn't be resting on my laurels. Gotta expand my skill set and all that. Yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe I could become Old CD's apprentice. And what about your spirit medium training? Hey, look, Nick. It's a supercomputer. It looks like it's really smart and wise, doesn't it? Computers are only as smart as the humans who use them, Maya. That explains why we don't use the computer in our office. You work there too, Maya. Yeah, but at least I'm... Please, don't argue about something that's so trivial. Otherwise, the computer will laugh at you. She said she'd laugh at us, Nick. She's a human, Maya, not a computer. Oh, wait. Those pillars almost look like they're moving. It's kind of unsettling. Nah, they just look a bit twisted or warped or whatever word I'm looking for. This office was designed with a futuristic feel in mind. Futuristic? Yes, we tried to imagine what things might look like in the future when we designed it. It helps to soothe and calm the soul. Looks very sterile, actually. On second thought, I agree with you, Nick. This place is really unsettling. Oh. No, there was... Wait. Really? That's not a thing? Alright, anyway. Wow, look at this mess. Looks like they're all betting tickets. What kind of betting ticket? There are... Oops. What kind of betting tickets? For betting on which horse will win a given race. They're horse racing tickets. Oh wow, his drawers are stuffed full of these. Looks like they're all losing tickets though. So, alright, so he's in debt. There's over 500, jeez. This many tickets would get you what? A buck down at the recycling center? But I didn't know you were so hard up that you'd try to profit from the dead, Nick. Just taking them as evidence, Maya. Alright, looks like we've seen everything in here. I think that's what we're gonna go ahead and call it an episode. We'll move on, I guess, somewhere else. Maybe back to the detention center in the next episode. I hope you guys are still enjoying. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.